Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to wash your clothes if you have an emergency.
Good morning, Apocalypseburg.
A few moments later.
This is what it looks like. Nice and juicy bubbles. And now I'm going to rinse this.
I'm sorry, can you stop breathing so loud?
So now we're going to let this fill with water. And while it's filling with water, we're actually going to add our cleaning agent in there so it can mix it all together while it is filling itself. So let's do that. So this is how it looks. It's mostly sunny because I agitated it a little bit. So I think this is good for. You're gonna need a plunger. Well, this is. If you have bigger items and it's cold outside, get a plunger just to help agitate it better and more effectively. But if it's like hot outside and you're Wonder Woman, no plunger necessary. So let's get to it. Okay, since I forgot the plunger. Anyway, since I forgot the plunger, I'm gonna need to clean it. Oh yeah, you guys, this is not a used plunger.
It's disgusting.
This is new, and I got it from Dollar General. Look at that. You can get a plunger for $1.25. But it might not be as sturdy as the ones you get from stores, dollar stores, you know.
A few minutes later.
So once your plunger is clean, you can now get to the good stuff. Yes!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now we're gonna add our clothes in here. This is very valuable information, you guys. So now you know how to wash your clothes in case of an emergency. Hope you learn from this and enjoy. Check your pockets before tossing your clothes in here. Common sense. And last but not least, a jacket. So if it's your first time,
Cut the cameras.
So if it's your first time doing this, I recommend starting off light because this is a lot of work, and if you end up doing a lot of clothes at once, you might not finish it. Thus, your clothes will be worse off than they were before. So definitely start light. Start with things that you need the most. I mean, that you need to.
A few inches later.
That is the most important to clean right now. And yeah, so we're gonna get to plunging. Agitate it a little bit. Add some more soap if you feel like it's necessary, and enjoy. Don't do this at night because it's gonna be dark and you're not gonna be able to see what you're doing unless you have a flashlight, but I don't know who wants to be washing clothes at night outside when it's dark. Anyway. I'll work out. Okay, so as you can see, the water has changed colors right here. And soaking is the most important part. Soaking is what does most of the work if you don't have like a scrubber. Soaking is the key to cleanly clothes. So we're gonna let this soak for 30 minutes. Or you can let it soak for an hour if you have, you know, more grime on your clothes.
A few moments later.
Water pretty much looks the same. Oh, this is really heavy. Oh my. Okay, so I actually don't like clothes on the grass, but that's fine as long as it's not a massive mud pile. That is a-okay. So, oh my goodness, this is like 50 pounds. And you can also pour it with the lid on top so that the clothes don't fall off. And then just soak. Just going to try to squeeze out the excess water. So now what you can do is you can take out one individual piece of clothing, put it on your bucket lid, and squeeze it out with the plunger to remove the excess water to prepare it for the second wash.
And it helps to do this on uneven terrain because if you put it on the higher side, put the clothes on the higher side, and then the lid, the empty part of the lid on the lower side, the water can just run down into the grass rather than back into your clothes. And that's what I'm gonna do. Just
add a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna take all the clothes out and then fully drain the bucket. So rather than preparing this for a rinse cycle, why am I talking like this is a washing machine? Well, it is a man-made, human-operated machine. So instead of putting these back into the bucket and then filling the water up again and then pushing it down with the plunger to rinse it, I'm going to rinse it on a flat surface so the water can run into the grass, and thus it would be less of a hassle to fill, dump, and it could just be fill, drain.
Okay.
So basically I'm just gonna get my outside hose, turn it on. Oh, that's too high. Okay. Yep, turn it on. Splish, and keep pouring until the water eventually comes out clear, and then I'm gonna squeeze it to the best of my abilities with my hand. Oh, what am I doing? Squeeze it out to the rest of the, oh my goodness. Squeeze it out with my hands to the best of my abilities, and then dry them. Hang them. Dry them. Where there is a clothing line. Okay, so basically I decided to do them one at a time so that way I can see if the water is actually clear or not. So yeah, I recommend doing one at a time and moving on with your life. Amen.
About